We're live. And this is the God of War Ragnarok. I probably just butchered that name. How do you say that shit?
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok, right? This is a collector's edition. And here we go. So, as you see, this is very similar to a lot of collector's editions that open up this way now for some reason or the other. I don't get it. You know, I wish it would open up one way and that way you could keep the box. But this box ends up folding like uncontrollably once you take it out. Because this is a very nice box. As you see, when I turn it, you'll see the back over here. Very nice box. This is a box that you don't want to fold multiple type of ways when you take it out of the box. I wish this outer box would be just solid and, you know, you don't got to deal with this. As we take this out, and we're about to bring it out. See, now this box just folds like that. I don't like that. I want this box solid, you know. But it is what it is. And they've been doing this a lot with collector's editions. Along with the last God of War wasn't like this, I don't believe. But, you know, we have, you know, the replica of Thor's hammer. And then this box here that is very clean. And then we have a couple of things. Now, the official bigger box that was called, what was it called?
The Jotunheim edition.
Right. the bigger edition, which was like $230. That shit was sold out within 10 minutes. There was no way, you know, bots and things like that. And that's why Elon is taking over Twitter, because he's trying to get rid of those bots. But don't ever trust Elon Musk, because that guy's trying to put a chip in your brain. You know what I mean? So don't ever trust that guy, okay? But what he's doing today is good for the people, but I couldn't trust Elon Musk as far as I could spit, I'll tell you that, okay? So, that's the outer box, all flimsy and shit like that. You want it to be solid when it comes out. Now, this is the back. This is the side. This is the front. This is the other side. You know, it looks like a nice type wood finish, which is pretty cool. You know, you guys these little. It's very smooth. You know, but it makes it look like if it's wood. So, to begin with, this here just comes off just like that. Just like that. And as we go into this, none of this comes up. This is the lower edition of the collector's edition. Right, there you go, Marky. Go ahead and take a nice little thing there, and so they see what the unboxing is. I've seen a lot of unboxing of the greater edition of this, which gives you a vinyl record, I believe, and that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. And you know, who has a record player today? But I'll tell you, you could get one at Target for about $200-300, and it's coming back in style right now. So that's pretty dope. But anyway, here we have, I don't know what we have. You know, we haven't opened it up yet. You know, but we're about to open it up. We don't want to fuck up the plastic too much, just in case somebody wants to buy this from me for $500. There was something, I think this is what they put in beef jerky, but maybe not. But this is, I want to say that this is like the tree of life within Norse belief.
That's a tree
What's
that
in
holds
here?
the 5 realms.
what's in here is dice. So it's not the dice that we're usually accustomed to, but this is definitely probably a game within the game that you'll be able to play. And we have the dice, and maybe something after so many years, this little thing right here may be something that somebody may want, and I'm gonna put this in there just to make it original. So we're gonna put this back in there. I'm not gonna fuck with it right now because I don't want to fuck with it. So we're just gonna fold it and put it back into its little cubby. The last God of War collector's edition that I had, and that's on YouTube and many other forums like Twitch and all that. You see, and we unboxed that one years ago, 4 years ago. I remember when I got the last God of War collector's edition, I was at a girl's house, and we was getting ready to do Coachella, and I was playing the God of War over there. It was a great time. But what I'm telling you right now is that these little figurines, we have these same type of figurines. I don't know who this is, but
Freya, probably.
It looks like Freya.
That's
right.
That's his wife, probably, or how.
That looks like Freya.
Yeah.
Now I don't know, but the last ones, the last figurines in the God of War collector's edition, the one before this, they had the little dudes, the little blue dudes, right? Which I wasn't really a big fan of them. We're gonna put whoever this is back in her little spot. Hey, could you make sure that you're getting everything? Yeah. So, Marky's on the camera. So, and this is, who is this? I don't know who this is. I don't know if it's a spoiler alert, but that looks like Freya again.
I want to guess, but I think it's gonna be.
But I don't know. I don't know. Well, basically, you have two figurines here that are females, definitely females, right? And they look like pawn pieces, or maybe they're like queen pieces, Now,
or some ugly ass queens.
Now we're gonna get in the steel bookcase, which we have the other steel bookcase from the first one, and this one. Like what I said, we unboxed the other one, but this one here is pretty much almost the same with the Norse language in the back, but this one here has two what would you call them, wolves or coyotes? I don't know, but
that looks like a wolf and that looks like a bear.
Almost. It looks like a bear and a wolf, right? So it could be like a father and son type thing where they're hollering and making it indifferent between each other, I would think. But, however, what's happening right now in the gaming world is a lot of these collector's editions will give you a still case, but yet will not give you the fucking disc, which is very fucking upsetting. Why are you gonna give me a still case when you're not gonna give me the actual disc? And then you see, you got 1 and 2 disc inputs here. So what am I gonna put there? Bone Thugs and Harmony, The Art of War, because I still got them, and maybe I could put that, but it don't make sense. So I don't understand this. I do not understand this. I'll never understand it because it's bullshit. And if you're paying top dollar for this type of collector's item, then you should actually get the disc and digital downloads straight up. But they don't. They just give you a still case book and they say that's good, and you could put your personal CDs in there. That's the way that I feel. But I'm not putting, like, what am I going to put? CDs are irrelevant. DVDs are irrelevant now. So I don't understand what they're doing with this. Why do I need this? But at the end of the day, if you get right here and you look right here, you see a little same thing with Marky said that it's a bear and a wolf. This is the same thing. The little imprint right here, you know, pretty dope. I mean, that's cool. What does it say right here? Boy, read it.
I don't fucking know Norse mythology or Norse language.
Okay, so we're not going to be able to read it. Okay. So, we're going to put that back there. Now, as we bring this back, right, we're going to put the top back on. Make sure you got the camera solid, right? Now, we're going to put the top back on. And then inside that case was, of course, the digital downloads. So everything's downloading. We're going to be streaming this motherfucker here shortly. Now, what we want to see is something that is super dope. This is like magnet, right? Right? This is like magnet. You see, you hear that? Bam. Bam. Look, this is like magnet shit. So I really like that. Right? That's dope. And here they have a couple of little strings or like a little latch right here that you can put your finger on and open it. Bam. The other one. Bam. And that's how it looks. Now, I think this is the art that they're gonna come across on, and I don't think this is the art that the boy came across, because the art that the boy that he came across was Kratos being killed by Loki. And so we don't know in the story if whether or not they're going to get down, but more than likely, they're probably going to have to get down. So here, and if they don't get down, I'm done with God of War. Because they have to get down.
A father and son should at least fight one time.
Yes, right. The father and son has to get down now because that's what the prophecy said. This is a different type of prophecy here. Because when you look at it, I mean, I'm not no prophet here, but all I'm saying, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the 9 rounds, right? Right?
Midgard, Helheim.
Right.
The light elves and the dark elves.
Right. But what do we make of this here? We know that, but what do we make of this and this now?
This is probably Ragnarok happening since Thor's right here. And
oh, right.
Fenrir has the sun, and
right.
They prophesize once Fenrir has the sun, Ragnarok shall start. So that's probably all Ragnarok happening.
And then this here, you know, that's a whole other interpretation itself. But I think you got the interpretation of what's going on here. Now, bring the camera back. Now, what we want to show is the real meat and potatoes of this collector's edition. There's a lot of collector's edition out there on YouTube, but they show the one above this and not like this. So, you know, I'm the one that ended up being able to get this one and secure it, but I haven't seen no reviews in it. So there's a little thing right here, a little, you know, thing you put your thumb there. And then this is all magnet. Look at that. Look at that. I could take it off and it's like magnet. Bam. There it is. And that is...
Do you know how to say the hammer's name?
No. What is the hammer's name? I thought it was Thor's hammer. That's it.
Mjolnir.
Oh, Millionaire.
No, Mjolnir.
Mjolnir. So it comes
Mule,
out.
like donkey, like mule, and then
Mule.
near. Like
Yeah.
mule, and then near me. Like, so near,
Yeah.
near. That's like,
Mjolnir.
yeah, Mjolnir.
So maybe we set it like that. Back up. And this motherfucker is actually a little heavy. Like, this thing is real solid. If you look at the design and stuff like this, this is very good. This is very good quality. I mean, look at the end of that right there. That is dope. That is dope. And I would say that with this purchase, very solid, very good. I wish it would have came with more, but that's the end of it. You know, the one above this comes with a whole bunch of other stuff, mainly more digital content and a vinyl record
And Spartan rings.
You know, but they were sold out within 10 minutes, and these fuckers with all the shit that they do in order to capitalize on what they do to get it before anybody else gets it, that's what the fuck they do. Now, the only thing that I'll say about this collector's edition right here is that it should have included a motherfucking stand. Where in the fuck am I going to put this? Am I just going to put this shit in plastic and just leave it like this? Maybe. But this needs a fucking stand. It needs a stand. However, from 0 out of 10 on this purchase, I would say it's probably about like a 7.5. Mainly because it didn't have no stand. You know, and I want a stand for this bitch. Where in the fuck am I going to put that shit?
In my drawer.
Oh, maybe in the drawer. At the end of the day, you know, how do you utilize all this shit? You know, it's the only thing that I don't like. How are you going to utilize this?
You have a Thor's hammer, the most powerful hammer. You go wax them.
How am I going to utilize this or display it? You know what I mean? When people say, hey, what the fuck is that box? Oh, it's this right here. You know what I mean? It's this right here. Bam. Or maybe you should probably just display it like that, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. But at the end of the day, I don't like the display. I don't like how they put this here. And maybe you lay that down and then people could see it if it was on a display, so then they could see the difference. You know, like they could see everything was going on within, you know, the hieroglyphics is what they would call it. It's like Egyptian hieroglyphics, right? So, but anyway, overall, the motherfucking hammer is like a motherfucking 8. If it was just a hammer, it's an 8. But overall, it's a 7.5. And I've had a lot of different type of collections, and we're about to be streaming this. We're about to be in it. The download is probably about like 90 gigs, and at the same time, they're saying it's about 20 to what was it? 20 hours. 20 hours, almost up to 40 hours if you do all the missions. So it's a lot bigger. It's a lot bigger than the last God of War. So
they said 20 to 60 hours to complete the full game.
Right. So there's a lot of gameplay here. I really like this collector's edition. It's a lot bigger than what I thought it was. That's what she said, and you know, and I'm happy with it. I wish I could have gotten the one above this, because if I did, I would have probably bought a motherfucking record player. So, with that being said, we're about to stream this, and this is the Professional Gamer GGN. And we're coming at you with new live streams and a lot of competitions coming very soon. Let's go.